Because you've got to pay for it. You ordered it. Don't leave here because the cops will be following.
You need to calm down.
The owner was getting a bit worked up and the ladies reflected his energy. But what do you think the chances are if they started mouthing off? What would happen in that scenario, in that situation? Like this lady here.
Issue to Tiana Jones. She's a pretty lady, but she was mad. She had ordered fish fillet, a Happy Meal with a chocolate shake, a sweet tea, and a Sprite.
I'm just saying, no, she's straight for the stroke, but I'm saying that's not my type.
Yeah.
She would have to be naked for me to be like, okay, what's up?
Do you doggy style bottomless?
I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with doggy style bottomless. That's when the look best.
Okay, I mean, you gotta bend the
When you look at that little knee bent over.
Oh my God.
Put my dick in these two knees right here. Look.
I can't doggy bottomless because there's no sound in the doggy style. I need to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hear what I said? She dialed 911 and complained about her order at McDonald's.
Her temper getting hotter and hotter by the second until she called 911.
I'm at McDonald's. I'm 5 months pregnant. These people don't know how to run a McDonald's.
You just saying anything now, ho.
They trying to cheat me out my money.
Fries are cooked perfect. If you want them side, you tell me. But they're cooked perfectly.
Oh, what?
So
You just want anger. What's the anger about?
Look, let me tell you. Pay your tab. Pay your tab.
No, we don't want to take it.
You don't have to take it. Just pay your tab.
If it didn't eat, why didn't you pay for it?
Because you've got to pay for it. You ordered it. Don't leave here because the cops will be following.
You need to calm down. You have a disgusting attitude.
We calmly
You
sent
come
this
out
stuff
here
back.
and you just don't even.
Trying
you don't
to
even
rip me off.
But you don't even hear what she has to say before you just start
I
being so
looked at the
aggressive.
food. The food is
Looking at it
perfect.
has
You're looking
nothing
at
to
it
do
doing
with
how
it.
it tastes.
I know how it tastes because I've been doing it for 20 years.
But
okay?
your attitude is
Okay,
disgusting.
then don't come back.
Your delivery is
Don't
white as.
come back.
Don't worry, you won't get another. Look, go ahead, man. This
You're
is
the
even
one
for us.
dropping the F-bombs, ma'am.
This ain't
Pay your
because my
tab.
nerves is too bad to be doing your nasty attitude.
Pay your tab.
I've seen a viral clip about the young ladies being at a restaurant and getting into it with the owner. I'm of two minds here. First thing is that the owner was out of line in the way that he spoke to the ladies. He could have been a lot more polite. I don't know what the interaction is before, and so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that he should have been more polite in how he approached them. Two things can't be true at the same time. But I also want to deal with what's going on with the sister's behavior. You see, we need to be appropriate when we handle conflict. Now, a lot of folks, oh, you gonna handle this soft and this and that, and we've been doing this for years and we ain't got nowhere with it. People been raising sand in restaurants since the 90s. And the only thing that you've gotten is people thinking you're gonna dine and dash, not wanting to serve you, and really limiting your choices. Now, I'm of a mind that I don't want to go to a place that doesn't want to serve me. You can lose my business. I tip well, I pay well, everything is good. But also, we have to learn how to handle stressful situations and not always turn it into a damn argument. I mean, you look like a damn fool arguing and cussing with this person and making a scene. And there are some obvious red flags to the behavior and to the pattern that I can see why the manager or owner, in this case the owner, feels a certain type of way. The reality is that if there's something wrong with your food, many times we take it off instantly, no big deal. Hey, you fire a side, you don't like the side, take the side off. But this information always comes after the initial tasting. In most cases, it's not a situation where everyone is putting up their food and packing it up to go. I mean, it's real nasty work talking about food is not good when everybody is packing up the food that is not good to take the not good food home to eat. I don't care how much it costs. I've never been at a place where people have complained about the food and I've taken some to go. I've never been that guy. I can't imagine it. Also, the complaints usually come when the food is dropped, not at the end of the meal. So I can see why that owner/manager is a little weary doesn't excuse his behavior. But see, I don't even want to deal with him because you can't control other people. But what we can do is control our image and how we act. You see, there was no need to swear at this individual. If you don't like it, you drop the bill, you pay for it, you get up, you leave, you flame them on Google. I know y'all all over social media. I know you're always used to being on social media, because if you wasn't, we wouldn't even have seen this clip.
Now, I'm not saying these ladies are in the wrong. Maybe they're right. Maybe this guy was going a little bit overboard. But it is mighty odd that they got their takeout boxes to take away the food while they're complaining and wanting a refund. Make that make sense, people. The owner was getting a bit worked up and the ladies reflected his energy. But what do you think the chances are if they started mouthing off? What would happen in that scenario, in that situation? Like this lady here.
Okay, the manager of this establishment is asked you to leave the business. Okay, you need to turn and walk out the door.
The manager of this business is an idiot.
That may be, but you gotta go right now. Turn around and start walking, man. Turn around. Come on, you don't want to go to jail. Walk out.
Go ahead.
Go on, walk.
Go ahead.
Go.
Go ahead.
Come on, man. Come on, just turn around and walk out. Start walking.
For what reason?
Man,
I'm going to.
you're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
Every woman should know when to pick their battles.
Authority is.
Because I told the manager that I wasn't happy with the waiters gossiping. We were asking for our salt and pepper, and they were standing there talking together.
This is called communism. Right here, right now, this is what we got.
This is our team.
This is what we got. We got criminals coming over our southern border, but we're going to arrest this woman.
6 women having dinner together, complaining about the service.
Told on multiple occasions to leave. She tried to trespass the officer physically after she was told to leave by management, so she's being arrested for failure to leave upon trespass and resisting arrest.
We're going to post everything on Facebook.
All right, you go and do that, lady. Post it on Facebook. Let the world know about your entitled, belligerent behavior, avoiding all accountability. Man, some people just can't act right. I'm just shaking my head, bro.
This is how they treat a woman, a mother, a grandmother, a teacher, a therapist, a law-abiding citizen who goes to church.
Well, apparently she's not a law-abiding citizen no more. And if you think these ladies couldn't get any worse, let me show you their greatest hits when the ladies act up, act out, and get themselves in handcuffs. Starting with this throwback.
Hey, it's a total freak out inside a fast food joint by a very angry trio of women.
Complete chaos inside a fast food restaurant as angry customers trash the place. The shocking video shows 3 women hurling glass bottles and all sorts of things at the servers. The morning at Bell Fry's on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. They even leaped over the counter to continue their attack. They were reportedly furious about being charged $1.75 for extra sauce.
All 3 women were arrested and faced multiple charges.
Throw food in someone's face and you may be arrested. That's a lesson Amanda Nicole Martinez has just learned. Martinez complained to a restaurant in Temple, Texas, that her menudo soup was so hot. Nellie Brolin was the manager on duty who took the call.
And was trying to get her either a replacement meal, and she just continued to yell.
Martinez came back to the restaurant to continue her complaint.
Still continued to yell, make a scene, said, "Ma'am, I can still help you and get you something. I just ask that you don't yell and cuss at me." And that's the moment she threw it at me.
Thankfully, the hot soup had cooled down. 31-year-old Amanda Martinez was arrested Wednesday, charged with a Class A misdemeanor, assault causing bodily injury. Martinez faces up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $4,000.
But the food rage, the hangriness of dissatisfaction and entitlement doesn't stop there. Now I know we're showing the ladies the worst behavior, and luckily the lovely ladies in the beginning of the video were able to keep themselves in check, but they're only one step away from making a life-altering decisions and making bad choices and being blasted on the internet. Approaching the fork in the road, it did seem like they were trying to pull a fast one over the owner with their takeout boxes and all, but they did make the proper choice in getting out of that situation, from what it seems. But not like this Twiggy olive oil looking scallywag. getting ratchet wrecked in a McDonald's.
Issue to Tiana Jones. She's a pretty lady, but she was McMad. She had ordered fish fillet, a Happy Meal with a chocolate shake, a sweet tea, and a Sprite.
The drive-thru at this McDonald's. Detectives say when 22-year-old Tiana Jones got the wrong order, her frustration exploded into frenzy.
Because it was a special order, they confused some things, and they asked her to pull up to window 3, where she got McMad.
And stormed inside.
She dialed 911. Did you hear what I said? She dialed 911 and complained about her order at McDonald's.
Her temper getting hotter and hotter by the second until she called 911.
I'm at McDonald's. I'm 5 months pregnant. These people don't know how to run a McDonald's. Come on. I want my money. They trying to treat me out my money.
I don't know if she was like 2 fries short of a Happy Meal, but she created a McMess. And she acted like a McNut. She pulls her shirt up. There you go. There's a little twerk on the way out the door.
She big McMad for sure. I don't know how any man could have got this tweaked out, olive oil knocked up and pregnant. I could see a potential single mama in the making walking and twerking into a life of bad choices, wrong men, fines, and jail time. Ladies and gentlemen, Polite Savages Squad is a walking red flag unhinged hussy right here. Bro, all I'm saying is, you know the sex game must be good to cream in that olive oil.
Straight for the stroke, but I'm saying that's not my type.
Yeah.
She would have to be naked for me to be like, okay, what's up?
Do you doggy style bottomless?
I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with doggy style bottom. That's when the best.
Okay, I mean, you gotta bend the
When you look at that little knee bent over.
Oh my God. That's what he's
Put my dick in these 2 knees right here. Look.
You know, I can't doggy bottomless because there's no sound in the doggy style. I need to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hear what I said?
What's the sound of the knee bill?
It's a smother.
Right. Shazam!
Somebody said pizza. Hey,
like
apparently the pizzas they say is the best.
But for such a population that's so educated,
you can't take away people's right to be assholes.
You don't know how to handle a simple damn conflict at a restaurant. Stop the cap. Do better. Make a better image of yourself. It's okay to not act like a fool. Men and women. It's okay to go someplace and just, relax. And if it's not right, vote with your feet. Leave a bad review. Word of mouth. Hurt the business the right way. You see what happened with these ladies is that they fell victim to the old saying that we all know. And it goes like this. It's better to keep your mouth shut than to be considered a fool, than to open your mouth, get ratchet, drop the F-bomb on this cat, and remove all doubt. Because when 2 fools are arguing across the street, nobody can tell who the fool is. That's all I got for you, you polite savages. Like and subscribe. Hit us up on all social media networks.